Episode 5. Good night isn't lights out. Evening arrived slowly on our star, without hurry. The sea had darkened like ink, and the lighthouse blinked rarely, like a thought that doesn't leave you. You climbed the steps with a soft pace, tired in the good way, the tiredness after a day lived, not after a day endured. I was beside you. Grandpa sat a little lower down, his empty mug held like an important object. He let out a light sigh and said, "I'd like a quiet evening." "Approved," Grandpa muttered immediately, reflex. Then he realized it and corrected himself, gentler. "Yes, a quiet evening." The lighthouse blinked, the sea breathed, and for a few minutes, nobody said anything. Then Grandpa stood up, not abruptly, not dramatically, just like someone who decided he had to do something and didn't know exactly how. He climbed 2 steps, stopped, and looked toward us. "It's time," he said solemnly. You raised your eyebrows, amused. "Time for what, Grandpa?" He cleared his throat. "For bedtime," you burst out laughing. "Grandpa, no." "But it's late," he insisted with an air of responsibility. "People need sleep. Sleep improves." I looked at him calmly. You lifted one hand. "Stop," you said gently. Grandpa stopped immediately, as if stop was a traffic sign that actually works on him. You continued. "Good night isn't lights out." Grandpa blinked, confused. "Then what is it?" he asked, sincerely. You answered simply, "It's care." A small pause followed. Grandpa nodded slowly, like he was trying to translate a new language. "Care," he repeated. "Care, not command." "Yes," you said. Grandpa looked at the sea, then the lighthouse, then you. And for the first time, he tried to say good night without turning it into an order. "Good night," he said, softer than usual. You smiled. "Good night, Grandpa." Grandpa straightened immediately to save his dignity. "That isn't an imposition." You laughed. "I know." Then Grandpa hesitated for a second, almost imperceptibly, and he added, "If you wake up and something feels heavy, you can come back to the steps." You went quiet, because that sentence wasn't the army. It was him learning. "Yes," you whispered. I added softly, like a blanket placed over your shoulders. "That's the return corner. It isn't going anywhere." Grandpa nodded. You took a breath and said, with that real calm, "Okay, then, good night." The lighthouse blinked slowly. The sea breathed, and good night stayed there. Not as a shutdown, but as a way of staying well, even when you close your eyes. Grandpa sat back down on his step and murmured, like a man pleased with his own progress, "Approved," slowly.